we're going to be talking about selecting an attorney for your criminal case. Come with me and I'm going to tell you some of the secrets, the do's and don'ts of selecting an attorney. Probably the most important decision you're going to make in your criminal case is the attorney that you're going to be represented by. In California, as in most states, if you're not able to afford an attorney, you are going to be appointed an attorney. Generally in Los Angeles County, that means the public defender's office. And that's probably true for most counties, if not all, in California. Some people don't want to be represented by the public defender's office for a variety of reasons, and they decide to go looking for a private attorney. And they try to select the private attorney to represent them to try to win their case. In selecting an attorney, there are a few things that you should look for. Number one, the attorney's experience. Most attorneys have experience in criminal law cases, but experience varies. A 10-year criminal attorney is not the same as a 25-year criminal attorney. There's a vast difference. You should also look for training. Has the attorney gone through different types of training for trial work in the criminal court? Everybody's pretty much is going to know the law about criminal law, but they're not going to know the skills and the techniques of trial training and of trial practice in the criminal courts unless they have gone through such training. So you might want to ask the attorney, what training have you gone through? The next thing that you might want to ask the attorney is, what is their overall plan for your case in the criminal court? This is extremely important because if the attorney doesn't have a plan or a strategy, he or she might just be winging it. And you don't want to take any chances, especially when your freedom is on the line and your reputation is on the line. So make sure that you and your attorney are able to sit down and have a strategy session, maybe 2 or 3 strategy sessions. I represented a man several years ago who was accused of assault and battery on an alleged victim. And we prepared for his case going to trial. We met probably about 7 or 8 times. And the way that I sometimes prepare for cases is I do reenactments. On the very last reenactment on that day, the client says to me, "Hey Davis, I don't know why we're going over the same thing over and over and over again. Seems like a waste of time." I told him, "Hey, give me a chance. You'll see how this works out." Well, in doing the very last reenactment, he, in his mind, saw a witness that was present during this altercation. And the witness was an employee at the hotel where this altercation took place. And all he remembered was the witness's name from her name tag button. Her name was Rosa. Now, I had met with him several times before, and he never told me about this witness, this independent witness, that he now suddenly remembered. I hired a private investigator. I had him go out and find Rosa, who luckily still worked at the hotel, and he interviewed her. Based upon that interview, which was also videotaped and audio taped, he wrote a declaration for Rosa to sign, and we presented all of that information to the district attorney. Based upon that, a few days before the trial was to begin, the district attorney told me that they were dropping the case against my client, which was significant for my client. He was a professional, he was a software engineer, and needless to say, had he been convicted, he was going to jail for about 5 or 6 years. His career would have been ruined, his family would have been broken up, and things would be different for him today. The interesting thing about it, even with that witness's testimony, his brother, who was also a co-defendant, didn't get a dismissal. And instead, the district attorney forced the brother and his attorney to take a plea deal where he was convicted of a lesser crime, a misdemeanor. I was always under the impression that that witness was a good witness for me and a good witness for my brother, but I couldn't involve myself in the brother's case and with the brother's attorney. And during this particular point in time, me and that attorney weren't seeing eye to eye on different things, and he didn't take advantage of what I had found. I'm not sure why that happened, but it was found through this discovery process. So make sure that you and your attorney have meetings, have strategy meetings, and you participate in that discovery process. If you have any questions for me, give me a call, 888-888-6582, or visit us on the web and download our free book and our special report. The next video you're going to receive is going to be about motion practice inside a criminal case.
For your free consultation, call the law offices of Vincent W. Davis and Associates today. 1-888-888-6582. That's 1-888-888-6582. Thank you for watching.